Over 2,000 years ago, in the small town of Bethlehem, a child was born who would change the course of history forever. His name was Jesus Christ. Humble in birth, born in a stable and laid in a manger, he came not with the power of armies or the riches of kings, but with a message of love, hope, and salvation for all humanity. Jesus' life was a living example of compassion, humility, and divine love. He spent his days healing the sick, comforting the brokenhearted, and lifting the downtrodden. He taught people to love their neighbors as themselves, to forgive endlessly, and to seek peace rather than vengeance. Through parables and sermons, he revealed the heart of God, breaking down walls of division and offering hope to the outcasts, the sinners, and the forgotten. One of his most significant contributions was the introduction of the idea that every human being is precious and loved by God. In a world where social hierarchy and strict divisions ruled, Jesus preached that the last would be first and the meek would inherit the earth. He elevated the status of women, showed kindness to foreigners, and dined with tax collectors and sinners, demonstrating that God's kingdom was open to all. Jesus' death on the cross is perhaps his most profound gift to the world. According to Christian belief, he willingly sacrificed himself to redeem humanity from sin and separation from God. His resurrection 3 days later symbolized victory over death and the promise of eternal life for all who believe. Through his sacrifice, Jesus offered a pathway to reconciliation with God, not through human effort, but through faith and grace. The impact of Jesus' life and teachings did not end with his earthly ministry. After his resurrection, his disciples spread his message throughout the world. Despite facing persecution, they carried his teachings to distant lands, laying the foundations for the Christian faith. Over centuries, his message of love, forgiveness, and service influenced the building of hospitals, schools, and charitable organizations. It inspired movements for justice, freedom, and human dignity. Even today, Jesus' teachings continue to shape laws, cultures, and individual lives across the globe. His Sermon on the Mount, emphasizing mercy, purity of heart, and peacemaking, remains one of the most powerful calls to ethical living ever recorded. His words challenge people to live selflessly, love sacrificially, and trust deeply in God's goodness. Jesus Christ's contribution to the world is not just seen in religious contexts but in the very way humanity understands compassion, humility, and hope. His light continues to shine in every act of kindness, every effort for justice, and every heart transformed by his message. In a world often torn by hatred and despair, Jesus' life stands as a timeless beacon, a reminder that love is stronger than hate, forgiveness greater than revenge, and life more powerful than death.